but I'm gonna make it a goal to see if I can actually make this happen. Good morning, guys. So unfortunately I have some camping stuff in my trunk, so it's rattling. It's 6:23 and I'm headed to school. I watched Maylene, Miss Calls Campers morning routine yesterday and I was so inspired. She was just so zen and calm. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll leave it down below. Oh my gosh. So braided my hair last night like her, and I meant to light a candle this morning, but I did wake up at, I rolled out of bed at like 5:30, which is really early for me. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs and a cup of coffee, so I'm feeling good. We actually have a 2-hour delay today, but it doesn't change our schedule because normally we have 2 hours of enrichment on Wednesdays. So I just wanted to get there a little bit early so I could do planning on my own before we plan as a team, because we usually plan today. I'll talk to you guys when we get to school. I don't even know why we had a delay. There was supposed to be freezing rain, but it's literally warmer than it was yesterday. But also 2 buses broke down yesterday, so I think they try to avoid that. But I will see you guys at school, and I'm really excited that I'm filming. My second cup of coffee from the office. Someone, I don't know who, makes coffee every day. So I don't worry about buying any. I don't worry about filling a cup up at home and bringing it. I just get it here. But right now I am regrading tests because my kids did test corrections on our most recent ELA test, and I've been reflecting on why they did so poorly. So we've been doing a lot of test taking strategies lately, and it's been going well, so I like it. Right now I'm taking the time to grade a scoot the kids did yesterday to see where they're at with geometry. We have a test tomorrow, so I'm going to have my assistant pull a few kids today while I pull a few kids as well. I do have an assistant on Wednesdays, which is pretty nice. It'll be my first time actually having him today. So they just made an announcement and we are now on a 3-hour delay. There's no snow or ice here, but apparently another part of the county, I guess, got hit bad. That's one thing that's weird to me about North Carolina, is they call off school for the entire county, and counties are enormous. They stretch like across, to travel is like over 30 minutes. So one area could be really affected and one area couldn't. When I lived in New Jersey, it was literally just my town. We didn't go by our county and all the towns around us. So it's weird. But I pulled out some of the games that I prepped over the summer, and I will link this down below because Games for Gains, oh my goodness, most simple games and most simple prep. And I'm going to have my assistant, if he finishes going over these with the group, to just help them play these games and observe them and walk them through it. And I think it's gonna be really cool. And they both are the same concept, or most of them are the same concept, but one is like tic-tac-toe and one is squares. And so let me just show you. So this one is Cover It, and I used bad lamination, clearly. But they roll dice, figure out where they land, and they have to put a counter over a shape that has that attribute. And I want them to really focus on attributes because I feel like that is the trickiest part of geometry. And then tic-tac-toe, they roll the dice and they see what shape the dice tells them to look at, and they pick the attribute and they mark the spot. So they choose the attribute and they get to play tic-tac-toe. So that one's pretty straightforward. And then the last one is squares. So again, they roll the dice, find the shape, pick an attribute, and here they just do little marks. This would normally be a center, but I haven't found a way to work games in this year because I would have to explain it to my class, and since our test is tomorrow, I'd rather just have my assistant work with them than me try to get everyone to be able to do this. Also, I don't have enough, but again, the prep, I just printed these on cardstock and laminated them. And then the ones that they have to draw on, even though they are laminated and you can draw on that, I put it in one of these. I always forget what these are called, but someone actually sent me these from my Amazon wish list because I needed new ones, but you can find them usually in the Target dollar spot and on Amazon. Dry erase sleeve, that's what it's called. So in the past, I had my kids write on the laminate and then it would just destroy it. So this is beautiful. So I got the Papermate combo of Inkjoy gel pens and the Flair pens for Christmas, and I never opened it. And I don't know, I might keep it like in this little case thing because this is already crazy. Now these old ones are drying out, so as they go, I'll just toss them for now. And I've also been using these a lot, my Frixion erasable markers. So I think I'm just gonna put these to the side for now. Save them for when I run low. So I'm inputting grades into Gradebook because report cards are coming up soon. And I just wanted to show you guys this activity we did. We did this on Saturday school actually, but solve the mystery case of the selfish elf. You can buy this on TPT. I will leave the link down below. But it's a mystery and you have to do all the math to determine the clues. So I had my kids finish it at home for extra credit if they wanted to, because we didn't have enough time in class. So it's easy to check because I'm just reading it and making sure it makes sense, and I'm adding, I think, 2 points to their lowest test grade. So my desk is a lot clearer than this morning. I have morning work passed out. I have Scholastic passed out. My new student finally has a book box because I took the time to get that. I wrote morning work on the board because I haven't really done that all year. I did it yesterday and my kids were completely silent. They didn't ask any questions and they just did what they were supposed to. And it was beautiful. So I don't know why I don't just write it down. Something I can't show you because we can't send it home. We have to put it in the trash after we use it. It's something we can only use at school. Our portfolio passages. Last year there was this thing, if students were below a certain reading level and they didn't pass the BOG, the beginning of the year state test, you had to do these passages with them. It's not a thing anymore, but they're really great and helpful. So we're using them. Hey guys, so it's the end of the day and my face looks a little bit oily and my hair has deflated. Next time I should probably put some product in it, but I'm really happy with the way today went. It was a super short day since we ended up having a 3-hour delay due to the weather. So the kids came in, we did our math lesson, which we have a test tomorrow, so we went over the study guide, we went over the morning work, we finished the study guide, we went over the study guide. Pretty boring day, but it is important that they have the information they need. Then we had lunch in the classroom because we still need to feed the kids on 3-hour delays, but kindergarten's lunch is usually at 10, so we were at school at 10. So all the classes, there's a different schedule. We just have to go to lunch, grab our lunch, and come eat in the classroom, and I let them watch a Magic School Bus episode. And it's so interesting, like 3rd grade compared to 4th grade. The 3rd graders were completely silent, so into it, and 4th graders would like talk and go crazy the whole time. We finished going over the study guide. I think we had a little bit more to do. And then I did a quick reading lesson. We're starting Central Message. So we talked about the beginning, middle, and end of a story. And we did one together and then they did one on their own. While they did that, I finished up M class, which is the Amplify Atlas. Read the books with another teacher's students. On the grade level, we swap kids to get their comprehension and reading level, and then we do our own kids' fluency. So I finished, I'm done. I just have one problem with my new student. He can't get into his days, which is like the thing where they read the sentence and there's 3 words to choose from that's missing and they have to pick the right word and keep going. So we do that part online, so I have to figure that out. But since I got that done, I did not make a schedule for progress monitoring last quarter, well, the whole beginning half of the year, and I want to try to do better with that because it's obviously important. I'm supposed to do my kids who are in the red every 10 days, and then my kids who are in the yellow maybe every 20. I have to double check. So I'm making a schedule for that. The hard thing is, which I'm just realizing, is I've noticed majority of my class is in the yellow. So I have a lot of fence sitters. Thumbs up this video if you know what that means. So they can read, but there's a little bit holding them back. They can get things sometimes, but not other times. Like, they're the ones who you constantly want to pull because with just that little extra help, they could understand. And that's majority of my class. But that's fine. That is gonna be rough though, having to read with a lot of them. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I am using my planner from Personal Planner. I started writing their names, and then as the months went on, I just went and did their initials. So I'm putting my kids who are in the red, and then yellow in the yellow. That way I can color coordinate and make use of my planner. So I'm gonna finish that up right now. So I'm done. Can't even show you because I literally have a child's name on every single day of my calendar. But I'm gonna make it a goal to see if I can actually make this happen. It's going to be interesting if this helps their progress, because this is not something that I truly stuck to, which I know I should have bad teacher moment, but it's fine. So I'm gonna try to stick to this. It's pretty spread out. I have to either do fluency testing or comprehension reading level testing every day. But I have it set up where I have one child on every day. So it's not like there's more than one, except for the fluency. I have two. So for the comprehension, I have it all spread out. So each child will have their day. Unless there's not enough days in the month, then I've grouped them together. I hope that makes sense. Some of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I can't show you because, like I said, their names are everywhere. What I'm going to do right now is just get set up for tomorrow. I already have homework up, I have lunch count up, and I have morning work up. We do have a math test tomorrow, so the morning should be pretty easy. I'm hoping my kids do really well. I'm going to find a Kahoot to play right before the test just to do our final review, because normally we finish going over the study guide, but we're done with that. So I just want to give that final studying before we go ahead and take that. I have to figure out what's going on in reading and science, and we're finally getting back on track with writing. We've not been doing writing for, I think, the whole month of January because we've been doing our M-class testing, so something had to give, and unfortunately it had to be that. But our kids do a lot of writing in reading, so they're not missing out on that, and they were actually doing really well today with the beginning, middle, and end. I am going to go ahead and look at my plans for tomorrow and get that set up so it's one less thing I have to do in the morning. So I just took my plans from Planbook and I was writing them out to kind of get them in my head and break it down a little bit. But I am headed out of here. As you can see, I washed my hair last night and it's super shiny, which is great, but like it gets very oily very quickly. Formulate's been really awesome with me. If you haven't seen my video where I mentioned talking about taking care of myself, I'll link it right here, but I've been testing out different shampoos and they're changing the formula to try to see what works best for me, and they're sending me my third one because they really want to get it figured out. So they've been really great and I'm loving the transformation that I am seeing in my hair, but it does look a little bit frizzy now. So I need to put product in it the next time I braid it. But I'm really happy with how my day went. I'm gonna continue waking up early and getting here because now everything's set up for tomorrow. I felt so much better this whole day. Granted, I had a 3-hour delay, so I had 4 hours in the morning. I've been here since 6:30, but I feel awesome. And I hope you all had a great day. So I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm gonna end this vlog here, but if I do, make sure you've subscribed, make sure you've thumbs up, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can continue seeing me on this teaching journey. All right, see you guys next time or tomorrow. Bye.